Do you feel like no matter how much you eat, you're still hungry all the time? You finish a meal, and within an hour, your stomach is growling again. Sound familiar? You're not alone, and it's not just about willpower or a fast metabolism. Constant hunger can be your body's way of telling you something deeper is off. It could be your diet, your sleep, your stress levels, or even how hydrated you are. Hunger is more complex than just an empty stomach. It's influenced by hormones, habits, and even emotions. So before you reach for another snack, let's take a closer look at what's really going on. Here are 6 surprising and fixable reasons you might be feeling hungry all the time, and what to do about each one. Doherty 1. Not enough protein in your diet. If you're constantly feeling hungry, the real issue might not be how much you're eating, but what you're eating. Protein is one of the most satisfying nutrients because it takes longer to digest and helps regulate hunger hormones. When your meals are low in protein and high in simple carbs like white bread or sugary snacks, your blood sugar spikes quickly and crashes just as fast, leaving you feeling hungry all over again. Adding more protein to your meals, like eggs, lean meats, Greek yogurt, tofu, or legumes, can help you stay full longer, reduce cravings, and even support better energy and mood throughout the day. So next time you're reaching for a snack soon after a meal, take a look back at what you ate. A lack of protein might be the reason your stomach is still talking. Being, 2. You're actually just thirsty. One of the most overlooked reasons for constant hunger is simple. You're dehydrated. Your Yankees brain can confuse thirst for hunger because the same part of the brain controls both sensations. That means when you're slightly dehydrated, your body might send out hunger signals, even when what you really need is water. So if you find yourself craving snacks shortly after a meal, try drinking a glass of water first and wait 10-15 minutes. You might be surprised to find the craving fades. Staying hydrated helps regulate your appetite, supports digestion, and even boosts your energy and focus. Aim for 8-10 glasses of water a day, and more if you're active or in a hot climate. Pro tip: start your day with a big glass of water before coffee or breakfast to jumpstart your hydration and keep hunger at bay from the very beginning. 3. Skipping meals or eating at odd times. If you're constantly feeling hungry, your eating schedule might be working against your body instead of with it. Skipping meals, especially breakfast, can throw off your body's natural and hunger-regulating hormones like ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin increases hunger, while leptin signals fullness. When you skip meals or eat at inconsistent times, these hormones become imbalanced, leading to stronger cravings, more frequent hunger, and overeating later in the day. Even worse, erratic eating patterns confuse your metabolism. Your body thrives on routine. When meals are delayed or skipped altogether, your blood sugar can drop, leading to irritability, fatigue, and an intense need for quick energy. Hello, junk food cravings. This is why people who skip meals often end up overeating at night. The solution? Create a consistent eating schedule with balanced meals every 3 or 4 hours. Start your day with a solid breakfast containing protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Don't wait until you're ravenous to eat. Listen to your body's early hunger cues. By stabilizing your eating routine, you'll also stabilize your appetite and feel more in control of your cravings. 4. Lack of sleep. More cravings. Think hunger is just about food? Think again. Your sleep habits play a huge role in how hungry you feel. When you don't get enough quality sleep, your body's hunger hormones go completely out of balance. Specifically, your levels of ghrelin, the hormone that signals hunger, increase, while leptin, the hormone that tells you you're full, decreases. The result? You wake up already craving food, especially high-calorie, sugary, and fatty options that your body thinks will give you quick energy. But that's not all. Poor sleep also affects your blood sugar regulation and stress levels, making your body even more desperate for fast fuel. Ever noticed how, after a bad night's sleep, you're more likely to reach for donuts or chips instead of something healthy? That's not a lack of willpower. It's biology. Consistently getting 7-9 hours of sleep per night can naturally reduce your appetite, improve your metabolism, and help you make better food choices. If you're feeling constantly hungry, it might not be your diet, it might be your bedtime. Prioritize rest and your hunger signals will thank you. 5. Stress is controlling your appetite. Ever noticed how your hunger skyrockets when you're stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed? That's no coincidence. When you're under stress, your body releases a hormone called cortisol, your built-in fight-or-flight response. While this hormone helps you respond to danger, it also triggers increased appetite, especially for high-fat, high-sugar comfort foods. Why? Because your brain is searching for quick energy to handle the threat it perceives. Unfortunately, that threat isn't a tiger. It's an inbox full of emails or life pressure. Chronic stress keeps cortisol levels high, which can lead to emotional eating, weight gain, and a constant feeling of being hungry, even if your body doesn't truly need food. To break this cycle, you need to manage stress from the source. Try mindful practices like deep breathing, short walks, journaling, or even 10 minutes of meditation daily. Regular physical activity and consistent sleep also help regulate cortisol. If you're always hungry and can't figure out why, your stress might be silently fueling your appetite more than anything on your plate. 6. You're eating too many refined carbs and sugar. If you're constantly hungry, your diet might be filled with too many refined carbs and sugary foods, and that's a recipe for cravings. Foods like white bread, pastries, chips, sugary cereals, soda, and processed snacks cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar. You feel a quick burst of energy, but it doesn't last. Soon after, your blood sugar crashes, leaving you tired, irritable, and hungry all over again. This roller coaster effect can trick your body into thinking it needs more food, even when it doesn't. Over time, this cycle increases your appetite, makes you crave more sugar, and can lead to overeating and weight gain. The solution? Start replacing refined carbs with complex carbs like oats, brown rice, quinoa, sweet potatoes, and whole grain bread. These digest more slowly, keeping blood sugar levels steady and helping you stay fuller for longer. Pair them with protein and healthy fats to create balanced meals that truly satisfy. Reducing sugar doesn't mean cutting all sweetness, but being mindful about when, why, and how much you consume can make a big difference. If your hunger feels like it's on overdrive, your sweet tooth could be secretly calling the shots. If you're tired of constantly feeling hungry, even after eating, it's time to look beyond just how much you eat and start focusing on why you're eating. Hunger is complex, and it's often your body's way of signaling deeper imbalances, whether it's not enough sleep, too much stress, poor food choices, or irregular eating patterns. The good news? Small, smart changes can make a huge difference. Start by adding more protein, staying hydrated, creating a consistent meal schedule, managing stress, getting better sleep, and reducing refined carbs. Each one of these shifts can help you feel more satisfied, reduce unnecessary cravings, and finally regain control over your appetite. You don't have to follow a strict diet or count every calorie. Just listen to your body, fuel it well, and be kind to it. Save this post, share it with someone who's always asking, why am I always hungry? And start making simple changes today.